So if you're an online business owner and you are the one that actually talks to your clients, then you might have experienced some unhappy or difficult clients in your B2B business. In this video, I'll tell you all about our experience in proximity outsourcing and also in a business that me and my husband co-own. It's called Get CSM. You can learn about us at getcsm.com. We place all customer success roles such as customer support, customer success managers, client success managers. If you have a B2B or a service-based business, community managers, content moderators, and even account managers. So anything and everything that deals with taking care of clients, taking care of your customers, we deal with it at our partner company, getcsm.com. But of course, at getcsm.com, we still operate with the same principles as my main company in outsourcing. Getcsm.com places client success managers and customer success managers from the Philippines and Latin America, and we still outsource them to these sets of top-tier talent from these countries, from the Philippines and Latin America. So basically, over the years of having this experience, talking to our clients and having our clients also share their experiences of dealing with difficult clients, we have learned 5 very important ways on how to handle difficult clients. So in this video, I'll share all of those with you. Number 1 is stay calm and not defensive. Listen to your client. Most of the time, they just want to vent. Maybe they've had a bad experience in the past. Sometimes they might come off as a little bit too emotional and they just want to be heard, really. So that's number 1. You have to just stay calm, listen to them, make them feel that you understand their situation. This is definitely an attitude that we look for whenever we hire client success managers. Are they the type of person that will be a calm person, more of a problem-solving person, and has the emotional intelligence to make someone feel heard? Some of these signs already come out as soon as you're interviewing someone, so we are definitely looking out for that quality. Number 2 is clarify expectations early. So as soon as you sell a service to your client, discuss the contracts, discuss the most important expectations. Usually this is a particular timeline. Usually this is a particular commitment for communication or a particular set of deliverables. So whatever they should expect in terms of what you will be delivering, how you will be communicating, and maybe how the reports appear afterwards or how you're tracking the results for the service that you're giving. Definitely discuss that with them early, because honestly, difficult clients and unhappy clients only come out really when their expectations are not met. And so definitely clarify expectations early. And the first thing that also needs to come out on your side after you've listened to the client and let them vent is to reevaluate the expectations and remind them about your agreement and what you committed to in the beginning of that agreement. Number 3 tip is document everything. So this has definitely saved our company and our clients' companies for so long. We also train all of our CSMs to tell their clients to document everything, to really gear up in terms of platforms, AI services, resources, software that assist with these things. So right now you can have like an AI agent or an AI service join you on any and every Zoom call, and they can build the cliff notes afterwards. They can build action items. And some of these, you can even create a custom GPT to create a proposal automatically after a conversation, to create a contract or a scope of work right after you have all of these agreements, after you've discussed the expectations. So document everything, because sometimes when a client complains to you, they're actually in the wrong and you just have to have proof for that. I have experienced this a few weeks ago when after a really good conversation with a client where we discussed everything, we said that a subscription bills every 28 days. But then again, in some parts of the conversation, I used the term monthly. You know, we bill every 28 days, it's this price monthly. So because I used both terms, maybe he got confused. But even though in my head, I emphasized that we bill every 28 days, and I also presented this clearly in writing, it was an issue to him that 28 days is not exactly a month. And he insisted that it should be 30 days or it should be 12 billings in a year. And so what we did is definitely we listened to him, we made him feel understood, we clarified the expectations, and of course, we pulled up the AI notes and the transcript for that meeting to also clarify on our end, hey, did we actually say and did we actually clarify it? And we actually did. We found it on the AI notes that I mentioned twice that the billing will be every 28 days. So it just made the client feel that, hey, we're not hiding this from you. It is not to correct them and to make them feel that they're wrong and we're right. It's not really about that, but it is a way of like, hey, we really communicated this with you and we want you to see that, because these things really make up expectations. And you know what? Let me tell you, sometimes they misremember something and it's not their fault. They could be talking to a lot of other suppliers, a lot of other outsourcing companies, and it's fine to get confused sometimes or to misremember something. And at that point, they also haven't sent us any money. So there's no problem if they decide not to work with us because that was what they wanted. They wanted a monthly billing. Totally fine. At least we were able to really communicate everything. Number 4 is offer solutions, not excuses. So the thing with saying an excuse or immediately defending yourself, we teach this to our CSMs, is that it doesn't make you look good because you're trying to make them sound that they're wrong or that they're unjustified or that their feelings are invalid. And so what we can really do to move forward is for you to suggest a suggestion or telling them literally, hey, here's what we can do. Right? That phrase alone is a very, very powerful phrase that lets your clients focus on the future, focus on the solution, and focus on you being the hero of the story. And so I would suggest that if you have any sort of unhappy or difficult client interaction, remember that phrase, hey, I hear you and here's what we can do. Just remember that phrase and let me tell you, their mood will change. They will start to be more receptive with whatever you will be suggesting. And like I said before, it makes you look like a hero. So my last tip on how to deal with difficult clients, especially if you have a B2B or service-based business, is know when to escalate or exit. So this is a little critical because if you have a service-based business, you're not just delivering something that doesn't require your energy, time, or expertise. You are. So whatever you're delivering, it requires your expertise, your personal time, maybe something that you've built, maybe something proprietary, and of course, time and expertise and commitment of your teammates, right? So there are clients that honestly are not worth it. They're not worth chasing. They're not worth keeping. So you definitely have to teach your CSMs to determine whether this is a point to escalate the issue, maybe to the business owner, maybe to you, who is likely the most experienced person in your company. And then of course, you probably have more confidence as the business owner talking to another business owner. And maybe because of your client's unhappy experience, they lost a little bit of trust with the CSMs. So that's pretty normal. Honestly, it's not even the CSM's fault, but you have to teach your CSMs on when to escalate these issues with you. And if you are the business owner, definitely also ask your CSM about their input, about their insight, what their gut tells them, or like what their personal assessment is in terms of the situation. So sometimes the best way is just to part ways with this customer very nicely. Maybe you can tell them that, hey, you know what, we cannot provide what you're looking for. It's just not a good match. I will do my best to introduce you to someone who can serve you better, who will be a better match for the solution you're looking for. Of course, for goodwill, I'll definitely 100% recommend that you give some sort of a refund unless they are being incredibly unreasonable. And of course, unless if you put a lot of work and they know this and they know the commitment that comes with purchasing your services and they did not hold up to that commitment. So for me personally, I've had a lot of bad experiences in the past. So right now it's getting less and less as I learn more and more in my business. And as we also train and upskill all of our CSMs at getcsm.com. So we have definitely learned a lot of things along the way. And the probability of us getting a client that is not worth keeping or a client that is not a good match has lessened significantly throughout the years. But definitely we have learned our lesson on how we have definitely seen a particular profile of a client when we know that it's much, much more worth it, basically, to just part ways and let that client go. So at the end of the day, you can always find another client, but it's not really worth giving away your peace or your energy. You want to be inspired and motivated in your business and not burnt out or hating coming to work. So obviously, before even thinking of outsourcing, that is the first thing that you think about. I want to build a business that I love And sometimes it's parting ways with clients that are toxic and clients that are being super unreasonable. So let's review those 5 ways to handle difficult clients for your online business. Number 1, stay calm and not defensive. Listen to your client. Number 2, clarify and remind them of the expectations that you agreed on. Number 3, document everything. Take advantage of AI. We have a lot of solutions for this, and you can do multiple types of documentation for every call, every text, every email, and every exchange that you have with these clients. Number 4 is offer solutions, not excuses. Do not make your client feel that what they're feeling is invalid. And number 5, know when to escalate the issue to the business owner or know when to walk away. Not every client is worth keeping or worth wasting a lot of energy on. So hopefully you've learned a few things. I know that dealing with clients and dealing with customers may not be the best experience all the time, but if you have a set of skills that you can teach, or if you could hire a really, really good company that has a steady supply of amazing CSMs, amazing outsourced client success managers, customer success managers, community managers, account managers, such as getcsm.com, I think that will really, really make your life easier. At the end of the day, your customers and your clients, they are the bloodline of your business. That's where your profit is coming from. And these are the people that you've committed to serve. So if all of this sounds overwhelming for you, you can just talk to us. I will drop the link to book a call with the Get CSM team, and you can get started in as fast as 15 minutes. Just tell us what you need. We'll make a job description for you, and we'll let you know how we can best help you improve customer success, improve retention, and improve your client experience. So if you find this video useful, definitely click subscribe so that you can get all of the first dibs on my videos. I post videos every week, and I teach you on how to grow your business through outsourcing.